lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because it's going to be a new series of mine. I'm going to be talking about new makeup releases and whether I'm going to buy them or not, how I feel about them, you know, sneak peeks, if they intrigue me, all my 2 cents. So this is going to be completely opinion, obviously nothing that I've tried yet because it's just makeup that has very recently released or hasn't even been released yet. And this idea completely came from Angelica Newquest. I will leave her picture and her name here because she is from Sweden, so her last name is kind of hard to pronounce. It's like some crazy letters if you're, you know, an English speaker. They don't really flow together when you look at her last name. But she does this video every single week. I love how she does it. She's so sassy, so opinionated. I just am obsessed with everything that she does on her channel. She does lots and lots of colorful, bright looks, and she is not afraid to speak her mind at all. So if you guys don't subscribe to her, then you definitely should. I will leave her channel down below. I actually went through and made a list of like all different names because I was like, I don't want to use the same name as hers. And I was like, I could do buy or buy, but what's her face? Rach Loves already uses that. But she just does it for review purposes, not for like a wish list. And then I thought about something else. Which was it? It was wish list or diss list. And actually, for the love of makeup, I think her channel is called. I subscribed to her because One of Makeup talks about her, and she actually watches my videos. So I was like, oh, she already has that name, because I did the little YouTube search and I saw her and I was like, I know you. So that was a funny little moment. But I decided to go with new makeup releases, buy or buy. So I am using the same one as Rach Loves, but it's for the wish list. I don't know. It's so hard to be like unique on YouTube because I was literally going through looking up the synonyms for purchase, for buy, like a synonym for wish list, but there is like none except for shopping list and grocery list. I'm like, this is not my grocery list. So anyway, that's my long little tangent on trying to name this, but I want to do this every week. I don't know if I'll be able to stick to it. I don't know which day I'm going to upload. I'm not sure yet. I feel like this week will be off, but next week I'll try and be prepared and maybe do Sundays or Saturdays. Let me know if there's a day you guys want in particular. I'm just trying to upload more, trying to be more consistent because I have more free time now that my son is sleeping in his crib again. Thank God, sleeping through the night is a blessing. Let's just go ahead. I try to do everything that's kind of released or like sneak peeks from the last 7 days that I found on the Trendmood page. This first product is from Too Faced, and I think the color is actually super beautiful. Like, that color is right up my alley. But honestly, like, what is with their packaging? Like, that completely looks like it was made for 12-year-olds. Like, I don't understand. Like, lately the packaging that has just been so like adolescent because there's so many grown women buying makeup and men too. So I'm like, why is it like, it looks like it was on the market for 12-year-olds. So I'm not about it. Even though I do think that the shade is beautiful, I don't think it's something that I would go out of my way to pick up or anything like that, especially because that's not my favorite liquid lipstick formula. It's alright, but it's not my like the best in my book. So next, another release from Too Faced. Am I the only one who thinks that these are like the most boring things ever? They're just re-releasing things they've already done. Like, I just don't understand. Like, there's so much on the market that's already just plain neutral palettes. I mean, not even just on the market, already in their line. So why are they releasing the same thing over? Like, I haven't seen like one person who said that they're interested in those new palettes. So next, I'm kind of excited about this, but not really sure at the moment. So Juvia's Place did say that they have highlighters in the works, and I really am excited about it because I think that they're such a great brand. They have such great products. So as far as that goes, I think it's gonna be super cool when they come out. I'm just kind of hesitant, really hoping that they do cater to every skin tone. I'm really hoping that they do release like at least one highlighter that would work for fair skin, because I feel like if they do highlighters, they're gonna be bomb, they're gonna be blinding. So I have high hopes for them, and I really hope that they release them for every skin tone, which obviously the brand is made for people of color, and that's why the eyeshadows are so pigmented. And even the blush, like I had the volume 2 palette, which was meant for light skin tones. Most of those shades are a little bit too dark for me, so yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to see whenever they actually do release product information and colors and all of that. Next, I really don't have to say much. Again, adolescent, so so young looking, like, and not even just that they look like they're made for 12-year-olds, but they look super cheap too. I mean, maybe they feel better when they're in your hands, but they don't even look like nice brushes. So this next release is from Colourpop. These are all loose pigments, and these just don't speak to me because they're super boring. None of them look super unique. And I feel like if I'm going to buy a pigment, like, I just find them harder to work with. They're not my favorite thing. I barely pick them up. So if I'm going to buy a pigment, then it needs to be worth the work. Like, it has to be like the most beautiful shade. It has to be unique. It has to be crazy, duochrome, glitter, something in it that makes it worth the while. And these just don't appeal to me. I'd rather just buy their regular Super Shock shadows or their Supernova shadows. So this next release I'm super excited about. I'm obsessed with Dose of Colors. I was very excited when I saw this swatch picture. I really want to get back into gel liners. Like, I'm over liquid liners. I suck at them. Like, I'm just done with wings at the moment. Like, I just need to go back to gel liners. Like, I don't know. I'm just having a makeup crisis at the moment where I cannot do wings and like them. Like, I think that they all look wacky or not straight, or like they're just, ugh, I just don't like my liner skills right now. Like, I feel like I am lacking just because I have not been practicing wings at all lately, and now I'm just like, nah, I could just do without wings. But when I'm looking at these, the black looks really nice. I don't know if I go out of my way to buy the black, but that red shade, which is called Hit the Road, that shade really appeals to me. I just love the idea of that. And if you guys have never heard this little trick, I actually got this from Marlena from Makeup Geek, I believe, like years ago. I think it was her. This was like an old trick. I never see anyone do this. If you just take a pencil liner and dip it into your gel liner, you can use that as an applicator tool to use it on your lower lash line. It just makes it super easy. Super nice little trick. So I feel like that would be beautiful on the lid as liner or as a base or in your waterline. So I'm here for Hit the Road, and I'm excited to see what other shades they come out with. I believe that there are 5 more shades, but these are the only ones they've released pictures of so far. So next are a few palettes from Pat McGrath. I have stayed far away from Pat McGrath because her palettes are insanely expensive. Not even just her palettes, just pretty much everything she releases, which, I mean, I've heard she's a world-renowned makeup artist, so I mean, like, I'm not judging prices at all. Like, if you worked for it, you know, get your coin, girl. But I've just stayed far away from it, and plus the palettes that she's come out with in the past, they didn't really appeal to me. But in this particular picture, you guys can see the bottom one. I'm not sure what the name of that one is called, but it is so beautiful. I love the shades in that. It reminds me of a mini Natasha Denona Lila palette. So I'm kind of eyeing that, kind of thinking about it. Maybe whenever the VIB sale happens for Sephora, I might go for it. I don't think I would buy it full price, but it is super beautiful. Super pretty shades, and I feel like I would like to get that little palette just because at least I can say I've tried it. I can compare it to things I already have, because I feel like I'm just an eyeshadow connoisseur and I need to try every formula. So this next palette is a big want for me. I feel like it's super boring. Like, there's just a few pops of like cool shades, but overall, I mean, I just feel like this is a palette that I would not use. It just doesn't appeal to me, and I'm like at this point where I'm like, I have so much makeup that I just don't need anything unless I'm like, I love this, I need this, this is unique. I'm definitely, like, I've been cutting back on palettes a lot, or at least I feel like I have. I don't know if my bank account would agree, but this one just doesn't appeal to me. So next from Glossier, they released these 6 eye glosses, and these just don't appeal to me at all. I'm not sure. Oh, I think, okay, it says $30. You guys, please don't pay $30 for this. I'm telling you, there's so many drugstore dupes out there to get a similar look. And even not even drugstore, like, you can get the steel ones which have glitter in them, which are absolutely beautiful, or you could get their shimmer ones which don't have glitter if you're not into glitter and you just want more of that glossy look, for $6 less. Or I have like these Pixie by Petra ones that have glitter in them, so beautiful. These are $15. The Colourpop ones are $7. Catrice has really great ones for $6. There's the Essence ones, which are $5, really great. There's so many other brands to get this same type of product, and honestly, those don't even look that beautiful. They look very mediocre. So I even though I'm doing my liquid shadow battle video soon, I will not be picking those up. I think that's a waste of money. You guys, okay. Next, I have this palette, which is killing me. I know I don't need it. I'm gonna wait. I'm not going to purchase it. This is the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. I think it's so beautiful. I love the pops of color on the bottom, but I feel like the top 2 rows are like the perfect neutral shades, and I'm obsessed with Natasha Denona shadows, so I would love to have more neutral shades in my collection from her. And the swatches just sold me. I thought the swatches were beautiful. You guys, I literally stayed up till 12 o'clock when it released on Beautylish, and I had it in my cart, and I just looked at the price and I was like, you know what? I just can't do it. I can't do it. I don't need it. So I'm holding off on this one, even though I think it is absolutely beautiful. Last year for Black Friday, she did 30% off of everything on her website. So I'm like praying that she says the same thing this year, because then I will definitely pick up maybe a palette or 2, because like I said, obsessed. So good. I love her eyeshadow formulas, but the price is just incredibly high, so I'm gonna wait it out on this one, even though every single look that I see, I'm like, that is so beautiful. So next, I saw some little sneak peeks from Melt Cosmetics, and this is for their new Babygirl stack. I don't own anything from Melt Cosmetics, even though I feel like they have appealed to me several times. I feel like a lot of their stacks are really pretty. They're just a little bit expensive for a few single shadows, so that's what has stopped me from buying them. And even when they have sales, it's just hard to justify buying something you know you already have, even though you want to try it. So the thing with this is that I thought that the one main color they showed, this is a hot coral shade. It looks super beautiful. So I'm very interested to see what shades are like in this stack. Like if it was all like pinks and corals, I would be here for it. But the first picture, I don't know if there's gonna be green in there or what. There's definitely a lot to leave to the imagination in these little sneak peeks, but I'm definitely intrigued on what that is gonna be. So that is everything for my first, like, is it going on the wish list type video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did down below. I will definitely keep doing it weekly. I feel like it's a super easy, quick video to film. I mean, all I have to do is give my 2 cents. I don't even have to think about it. I already know how I feel as soon as I look at the makeup. So if you guys enjoyed, let me know. Let me know if you guys are buying anything that I talked about, how you feel about it. I thought this would be fun for me filming wise, to just give my 2 cents, but I thought it'd be fun to get your comments and hear if you agree, if you disagree, what's like on your wish list. I would love to know. And that's everything. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.